Time for your Super Stocks. Here, Hickamo. Super Stocks. Here tonight, feature event as we get ready to go. On the pole, it's going to be Tim Brown. Tim Brown, Stoutland, Missouri in the 111. And on the outside, the Flash, Johnny Fenwald, the 21F from Appleton City. Row number 2, it's going to be Jared Hayes. Hayes, the 4-car from Jonesboro, Arkansas. And on the outside, the 69, that is Brian Brown. He hails from Purdy, Missouri. 69C on the inside. Row 3, that is Caleb Brown from Purdy, Missouri. And on the outside, Kevin Brown, the Crane, Missouri, 112. Kenny Carroll, the ditch digger from Camdenton, Missouri on the inside, row number 4 in the 94, and Will Smart from West Plains, Missouri, the 21S. Your 5th row, it's Donnie Miller. Donnie Miller, West Plains, Missouri in the 26 car, and on the outside, Tony Anglin, the G1. He comes from Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. Your next row, it's Gary Clark, Walker, Missouri in the 4G, and Derek Brown, Stoutland in the 11 car. Michael Muskrat from Stillwell, Oklahoma, the 164. Logan Thompson from Galena, Missouri, the 16. Darren Porter, California, Missouri, the 21. And Johnny Coates, the 35 car from Joplin. As the pace truck pulls off, your final row, Craig Wiggins from Jonesboro, Arkansas, the 22W. And Ace O'Neill, the 2A, Osage Beach, Missouri. That is your lineup for your Hickamo Super Stocks tonight. 20 laps will decide it. On the front row, it is Tim Brown and Johnny Fenwald bringing them around. See if Johnny can do the double. You've seen him win already once tonight. Let's see if he can do it again. Into 3 and out of 4, into the start zone. Green flag in the air. We're underway. It is the 111 of Tim Brown. The Stoutland, Missouri native takes the early lead, but here comes the Flash, Johnny Fenwald. Fenwald, the 21 car, on the high side. It is the 4 car of Jared Hayes. You've seen him win in this class feature event on the makeup already tonight, too. Now Fenwald, the Flash, takes the lead away at the line. Johnny Fenwald, the 21 car, Appleton City, Missouri is where he calls home. Comes up and around, part of that Fenwald Construction race team. Here comes the 111. That belongs to Tim Brown in second. Jared Hayes, the 4 car, in third. Fourth, it is the 69 of Brian Brown. Rounding out your top 5, the 69C, Caleb Brown, both Purdy, Missouri. As they come around here tonight, the Flash now opening up a lead as they are side by side racing for that second spot. 3 of them battling for second. The 4 car looks like he's going to take it as the 111 of Brown checks up. Here comes the 69, Brian Brown, the Purdy, Missouri native, in that 3rd spot, looking to challenge the 4 car. That is Jared Hayes. Jonesboro, Arkansas is where he calls home. All 3 of them battling back as Johnny Fenwald, the Flash, starting to walk away from the field here tonight. It is the Flash. Fenwald brings it around, the 4 car of Hayes in second. Brown, 69 in third. Brown, 111 in fourth. And the G1 of Tony Anglin. But watch out, the 94, Kenny Carroll, the ditch digger, on the move. Looking to break that top 5 this time. As they come through, it is Kenny Carroll in 6th. Now a battle for that 4th spot. For the 4th spot, Tony Anglin and the 111 of Tim Brown in a battle for the 4th spot as they come around. Kenny Carroll trying to take advantage of that. Fenwald out front. Johnny Fenwald out front, and then it is the Flash. Fenwald, the 21, stays out front, now catching the back of the pack here tonight. Fenwald looks to the low side, trying to work himself around traffic. Cannot so far. It is Jared Hayes. Hayes, the 4 car from Jonesboro, Arkansas, in that 2nd spot as they come through. Fenwald gets himself around the 2A. That is Ace O'Neill, the Osage Beach, Missouri native. Now it is time for Jared Atkins for Jared Hayes to do the same thing. Fenwell, the 21. Fenwell. Car turned around over in turn number 4. It is Johnny Coates. Coates as they spin over in turn 4 along with the 16 car here tonight. That is Logan Thompson. Thompson from Galena, Missouri. He's back up and rolling. Looks like Johnny Coates going to need some assistance, though, to do the same. It is. Midwest Sheet Metal caution comes out for Johnny Coates over in turn number 4. Glad to have you along. It's part of the weekly series. That is the Pitts Realty Weekly Series. Glad to have you along here tonight for one of our Johnny Fenwell, the 21, did not want to see that caution come out here tonight as he was running well, trying to stay ahead of the pack. The 69 of Brown, the Purdy, Missouri, number 69 from Brian Brown in that second spot as they come through. Jared Hayes checked up in turn number 2, getting checked by the officials. Don't know what was wrong. Don't know if he made contact with somebody along the way, part of that crash, but they checked him out up there. Hayes now heading back to second spot to get his spot back. Third, that belongs to Brian Brown, the 69 from Purdy, Missouri. Kenny Carroll, the ditch digger, the 94 from Camdenton in that 4th spot. Round out your top 5 is the 111. That is Tim Brown. Tim Brown, the 111 from Stoutland. High and low, it's going to be the Delaware restart, the 21 of Johnny Fenwell on the point here tonight. And it'll be 2 big rows behind him. And then yellow light goes out. We're back up underway. Looking for the green flag to fly. The 21 of Johnny Fenwell comes around into 3, brings the crowd with him. 10 laps down, 10 to go. Fenwell on the move, puts the gas down, and he is underway. Johnny jumps out to that lead going into turn number 1. It is Jared Hayes. Hayes, the 4 car. In that second spot coming around. Now Hayes shows the fender to the 21, the leader. That is Johnny Fenwell. Fenwell on the high side. Hayes on the low side. Jonesboro, Arkansas's number 4, Jared Hayes, as he looks to the inside this time. Brian Brown, the Purdy, Missouri, number 69, in 3rd. Here comes the ditch digger, Kenny Carroll. Carroll on the move. As they come around, it is Hayes, goes around over in turn number 4. Surprised if somebody did not make contact with him. That is the 16 coming in. That is Logan Thompson. Thompson comes to a stop before he makes contact. Did not make contact with the 4. Hayes spins. He'll go to the back of the pack if he could continue. Still shows the 21 of Johnny Fenwell. Fenwell, your leader, as they come around in that second spot. Shows Jared Hayes. It will be Brian Brown. Brown, the 69 from Purdy, Missouri, in that second spot. 3rd, it is going to be Tim Brown, the 111. The 111 from Tim Brown, who started on the pole from Stoutland, Missouri, now into third. Fourth, it is going to be Kenny Carroll, the ditch digger, from Camdenton, Missouri. In that fourth spot, rounding out your top five, is going to be the G1, the Walnut Ridge, Arkansas native. That is Tony Anglin. Anglin looks to take the spot away. Green flag flies one more time. It is Johnny Fenwell, the 21, on the move, 9 to go this time. Johnny Fenwell, the 21. Your leader, the 111 of Tim Brown. Brown, who started on the pole, now moved up into that second spot as they come around. Tony Anglin, the G1, in third, but here comes the ditch digger, Kenny Carroll, the Camdenton, Missouri, number 94, looks to the low side, takes that third spot away from Anglin as they come around. It is the 111 now in danger of getting past Kenny Carroll, stays to the low side. It is the 111. That is Tim Brown. Brown on the high side, Carroll on the low side. Battle for second as they come around. Kenny Carroll going to take that second spot away. He likes that low side. He's going to stay down there. He's going to set his sights on the flash, Johnny Fenwell. Carroll takes over the second spot by a fender. 0.059 seconds. The lead for Kenny Carroll over the 111 of Tim Brown as they come through. 5 to go this time. 5 laps remain. The 21 of Fenwell gets away, but here comes Kenny Carroll. Does Carroll have enough time with 5 to go to catch the flash, Johnny Fenwell? It is Carroll on the move. He likes that low side. He's going to stay on that low side as they come through this time. Second place, Kenny Carroll. Third, the 111. That is Tim Brown. Tony Anglin, the G1. In fourth, it is Donnie Miller, the 20 car. And rounds out your top 5. The 26 of Donnie Miller. Miller from West Plains. As they come through this time, 3 to go. They'll be given that 2 to go sign. It is the flash. Fenwell looking to do the double. He won in the he won earlier in the stock cars. Can he do it in the Hikimo Super Stocks? Comes around this time, white flag will fly. The flash, Johnny Fenwell, takes the white flag. Johnny Fenwell, the 21 car, into out of turn number 2. He's got 1/2 of a lap to go. Into 3 out of 4 this time. It is going to be checkered flag flies for the 21F, the flash. Appleton City, Missouri's own Johnny Fenwell. Fenwell with the win. Coming home in second is going to be the ditch digger, Kenny Carroll from Camdenton, Missouri. Third, Stoutland, Missouri's 111, Tim Brown. Fourth, it is Donnie Miller from West Plains. Fifth, G1. the Arkansas native, that is Tony Anglin. Round out your top 10. The 6 belongs to Brian Brown. The 69 from Purdy, Missouri. 4G of Gary Clark. Walker, Missouri in that 7th spot. 8th, it is the 21S of Will Smart. 9th, it is Caleb Brown, the Purdy, Missouri, number 69C. And rounding out your top 10, it is Joplin, Missouri's Johnny Coates. Congratulations to Johnny Fenimore. He likes talking to Kevin.